though they have not registered themselves as an organization or an association, brought to my attention some of the issues that are very critical in uh, the deployment or employment of these pharmacists into various jobs as per the IPH norm. I am in agreement with some of the matters that they brought to my notice. For example, off the shelf medication, issuance of these, they have licenses to two types of medicine shops. What are the kind of medicine shops that are allowed to sell what kind of medication? Then they also brought to my attention the fact that the service rules of pharmacists remains pending. So these are all very critical issues which need the attention of the government. So I have therefore decided that we will have a consultation with all of these unemployed pharmacists who feel that government need to listen to some of the valuable suggestions that they're giving us. So I will form some sort of a committee which will be headed by Commissioner Secretary IAS Jorambida, who will look at all of these concerns and find out why is it that this employment of all these qualified people is not happening as per requirement. This is the first time that this matter has been brought to my attention, and I am willing to listen. I will meet them again on the 28th, where we will try to see what are the things that need to be done ASAP. So I am hopeful that all of these suggestions given by them, we need to be very strict on the kind of medicine sale in several medicine shops. I was not aware before this that there is a licensing of two different types of medicine shop. For example, the very fact, the easy availability of syringes for users. That is again, I now have been sensitized that this is actually not the way it should be. So these are all critical issues, and I have assured them that we will sit together, and following or sitting on the 29th of October, I will appraise the Honorable Chief Minister and see what needs to get done. I have been informed that not all districts have drug officers, drug inspector personnel. So from 1972 till today, we have to look at how the expansion of districts is happening, the expansion of everything is happening, and make sure that these officers are in position. For example, the officer that came to represent the government with me in my discussion with these young people was that there are not enough drug inspectors. So this is a big gap. How will the inspections happen when officers are insufficient? So this is one side of the story. Let me find out what the situation, let me find out what is the real condition, and it's very unfortunate. We should disallow this. We cannot allow this to happen, because we have seen that it is now creating a lot of problems in the community and the society around us. We have to be strict, and we have to follow the norms. Inspection has to be conducted regularly, and we have to be stringent about this as per law. I will talk about it to the officers, and we will find out what is happening. They are also of the opinion that there is a council that is remaining dormant since 1981 or 91, they were telling me. So all of these reports that I receive from them, firstly need to be verified, secondly we need to study the matter properly, thirdly find out a proper approach, and accordingly we can meet Honorable CM on this matter.
Ma'am, any plan to appoint drug inspector in all this district?
I have no idea whether the sanctions have also been made. Now how do you appoint if there is no sanction? I'm told there is no service rule also in place. Yesterday I had a similar meeting with the Ayush doctors. There is no policy, there is no policy in place. So the service rules are not in place, sorry, not the policy. Now, if there is no service rule, then how do you go about? I'm told that dentists also, today I met dentists also. Even the dentists are in grade 1 or grade 2 or grade 3. They were explaining this whole thing to me. So these matters I will take up and we will try to sort and look out for solutions. It should not be that a government comes, leaves things pending. Dentists are dentists. Why are we not doing our job? So we will figure that out. I'm not aware. We'll figure this out. Then the dentists, the Ayush doctors, now the pharmacists, they won't come to me. It is but fair for us to give them a patient hearing, to listen to what they have to say, find out the solutions, and make sure we make inroads to formalize this whole thing. We will be discussing it and I will be taking up all these matters. Everything takes time. Nevertheless, you have to start somewhere, which I'm willing to do.
Coming back to this use of syringe, and it can also lead to some complication like psychotropic drugs. They can misuse.
So, this is what they're telling me is happening in our community around us. Let me verify all of this information. Let me find out if there are systems in place and let us fix if there are no systems in place. They are saying that actually even a syringe should not be sold off the shelf. But so it seems everybody is using them. So we need to figure this out. What's going on, what's happening, and try and fix it. So I'm happy that I met these 2-3 groups between yesterday and today, and I'll try and figure this out.